tuned in to another episode of Whiskey Business. My name is Jesse, and if you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. Here at Whiskey Business, I like to review and showcase all of the different whiskeys and spirits that the LCBO has to offer. So if you're a local Ontarian like myself, and all your liquor sales are locked to the LCBO, then maybe consider subscribing. Maybe you'll find this content useful. Like I said, I mainly show off whiskeys, review them, compare them, and let you know my opinions so I can hopefully save you some coin on your next bottle purchase. So today we have Knob Creek 12-year, another Knob Creek. We've been doing a lot of Knob Creeks. I must say, Knob Creek is what got me into bourbon, and Knob Creek is just a super available budget pour. Now, some of these are budget, but I think affordable is the word. Available and affordable is Knob Creek, at least here in Ontario. I find they're pretty available as far as what you can get at the LCBO. We get the 15, some limited 18s. We have the 12. Of course, we have the 9. We have the 9-year single barrel, which is always readily available. Price just went up, sadly. But anyways, this is Knob Creek 12-year. This is Knob Creek's 12-year offering, coming in at 50% ABV or 100 proof. It is currently going for $150 on the LCBO website and in store, and I paid $120 manager special for it. So I was super excited to pick it up. I'm opening this bottle for my birthday, but letting it get a few days of air to open up to really have the full potential on my birthday. AKA, I also couldn't wait and probably wouldn't be able to film the Decapitation on my actual birthday. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into the nose on Knob Creek 12-year. Very dusty peanuts, old musty oak. Like if you've ever been to like a storage unit, or like if your apartment building, if you ever had an apartment building with storage in the basement, just that musty wood kind of smell. I know my grandma had an apartment, and her storage room down there looked like the catacombs, and all this decaying, rotting plywood was what was separating all the tenants' stuff. So super secure, you know. But that's kind of what it's reminding me of, just like musty basement, you know. Like, you ever go to that friend's house, you know, he's got the drum set down there on the carpet, he's a drummer, but, like, you go down there and you can just smell that carpet. Like, you can smell the must coming out of that carpet. It's almost like that. With a very dusty peanut note, like you just found a bag of old stale peanuts rolled up. But not like the peanuts that you'd eat yourself, like the ones that you buy from the store to feed the squirrels that are like already 2 years expired. It's like you'd found an open bag of one of those rolled up, you opened it, and you just caught that dustiness. Like it's old nut dust for sure. There's like a little bit of cinnamon spice lingering in there. But overall, I'm overwhelmed by the musty, dusty oaken peanut. There's a weird furniture varnish note on the edge of the glass. It bridges into like a really artificial cherry. It's like chemically paint into artificial cherry in a weird way. It's a very interesting and acquired nose, I would say. I'm not finding it bad though. There's a underlying sweetness in there that's really keeping it together and stopping it from falling apart into these weird bitter notes. But anyways, onto the palate, guys. Cheers. Okay, so this is juicy Twizzler. If they took a Twizzler and liquefied it, or maybe like a red cherry melted slushy, served atop some oak, some old musty oak, that has a little bit of sawdust remnants from the chopping, giving it that dusty palate note. It's not bad, but it's like a weird liquid cherry. You know what it is? It's a creamsicle, a red creamsicle or popsicle that you've just finished, and it's the popsicle stick at the end, which just, that was hard for me to even talk about. It's thinking about popsicle sticks. Weirdly enough, because I like oak and bourbon, thinking of popsicle sticks in my mouth is the equivalent to nails on a chalkboard for me, and makes me gag and just shiver and just cringe and shrivel up. I hate it. So I hate to compare this to that, but it's actually exactly that note. Like you just got that last suck of the popsicle, and you just kind of sucked the last bit of cherry juice off that wood stick. Oh my god, it's like not a good thing, but that's exactly what it is. The cherry is nice. The oak is very elegant. It's like a mystical oak tree, very rich, and it's seen a lot of shit. There's some caramel sweetness in there, still that cinnamon. It's not very complex. It's really just sweet cinnamon, that cherry note, and then lots of oak. I don't know. I guess I couldn't really expect more because it's just an aged Knob Creek 9-year. It offers everything in the Knob Creek that I like. I think it just adds this kind of overwhelming oak and bitterness to it that I attenuate to a popsicle stick, and therefore not enjoying the experience. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a rating, and I'll be right back. Okay, so Knob Creek 12-year. On the nose, it's going to get a 70. Not complex. It's not super inviting. It's unique. That's what it is. So one of the lights went out, so we're just going to have to finish in the dark. It's going to get a 76 on the palate. I thought it was pretty good, but that note that reminds me of a popsicle stick is not my favorite. It's going to get a 75 on the finish. Overall, the average is 73.66. So it didn't do too bad. I had higher hopes for it based on the price, but this is my first experience with a older bourbon, I guess. We're up pushing to the 12-year mark. It's probably the oldest I've had so far. But yeah, if you guys enjoy Knob Creek 12-year, let me know down below. What's your favorite Knob Creek offering also? I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. And this has been Whisky Business, and I'm out. Cheers.